Welcome to the 2018 Writers Guild Awards. Please give it up for tonight's host, Patton Oswalt.
Oh, good evening, fellow Disney employees. How's everyone doing? Yes. So nice to be here amongst the least worst people in Hollywood. And also James Woods. Oh, is he not here this year? He's not? Oh, I wore nice shoes. All right. I'm Patton Oswalt, and after an exhaustive 6-month joint investigation by the Writers Guild West and Writers Guild East, and all findings independently verified by a secret commission led by Ronan Farrow, and after passing a lie detector and DNA test, I've been chosen to be the host of tonight's WGA Awards. We have 3 backups waiting in the wings just in case I misread the green room. All right, that was the long version of the joke. Here's the shorter version we came up with. Let me see if this one works. Ready? I'm your host, Patton Oswalt, or as Guillermo del Toro calls me, the shape of pudding. Huh? Pretty good? Yes. All right. I owe my brother $10. What a breakthrough year it has been for writing. And I'm just talking about the New York Times and the Hollywood Reporter, folks. This is my 3rd year in a row hosting the WGA Awards. Thank you. Just 97 more and I get syndication, folks. And by the way, look, I am very, very happy to be back here hosting the WGA Awards. I would do this every year if you asked me, and I hope I'm not about to woke myself out of a job for a while. But given the current atmosphere, maybe get a female host next year. There are hilarious comedians and writers out there. There's like Pete, like get Morgan Murphy, get Aparna Nancherla, get the girls from Broad City. That'd be amazing. I can always come back. I'm not going anywhere. I've plateaued. You can always get me. Those guys are rocketing. Grab them while you can. And I would also like to speak on behalf of all of the award show hosts when I say that hosting an award show this year is like hosting the worst murder mystery dinner ever. One of you is a murderer, and that's not even the bad news. It's really hard to believe that the actors and producers who yell at you every day turned out to be bad people. Can you believe that? And I can't believe Handmaid's Tale is nominated. That show is so unrealistic. I'm sorry, our government is not that organized, okay? We would not pull that off. Curb Your Enthusiasm is up for an award tonight. Yes. Curb Your Enthusiasm premiered in 2000. Did you know that? I cannot believe it's been on for 3 seasons already. It was a very rough year for Hollywood, but on the bright side, we managed to normalize Tonya Harding and jerking off with peaches. So, and by the way, I would just like to say, all my SAG friends have told me that Armie would have gotten the nomination if he had eaten that peach. I'm just saying, commit. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. We have a very, very fun show. But let me just say it, and I don't want to get all maudlin, but the world right now needs writers more than ever. And I will show you why. We have a concrete reason why. I don't know if you guys remember during the 2008 Writers Guild strike. Remember the networks were suddenly desperate for content? And yeah, I heard a little, yeah, I got my calves in shape. But you remember how desperate the networks were for content. So suddenly all the Hollywood producers who had to make all their alimony payments organized a huge summit meeting, just like at the beginning of the Warriors, and they realized the best way to make shows without writers was to just point cameras at assholes So the networks greenlit a bunch of asshole-filled reality shows, including a gaping shit shoot known as The Apprentice. And like a small malignant growth inside of the rectum of America's Sunbelt began the unchecked ascent of Donald Trump. So, listen. To any producers who are watching, the next time you think about taking away writers' jobs and developing a show without a true scribe, I want you to imagine one thing. In fact, all of us, let's all close our eyes right now and just imagine, all right? I want you all to picture President Theodore Nugent and never fuck with writers again. God. And one more thing, for the love of God, please do not reboot Barney Miller. That show was perfect. Do not reboot Barney Miller. Now, given the climate, the WGA thought it would be in poor taste to bring out some scantily clad women to hand out the trophies. So instead, tonight, I present to you the Trophy Maids, ladies and gentlemen. The Trophy Maids will be handing out awards this day. There we go. Oh, fantastic. Yes. Please give it up for of William Goldman and of Gavin Pallone. There you go, right there. Yes. Fantastic. And then just to make sure there was no hint of sexual attraction on stage, the Guild hired me. So that was, thank you. Yes. Now, while we understand that you writers are generally seen and not heard, which is very unfair, we only have room, we have this room until 7:30. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. There's a My Little Pony convention coming in. The Bronies, they signed on, so we've got to wrap this up.